We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Marco Gonzalez is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Marcus Semien, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7-10.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. His career numbers in this matchup, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Gonzalez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The 2-2 one more time. Hard ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope,
Too low,
that's ball.
1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. On a line, that's a base hit. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That's by him for strike one.
Yep, 1-1.
Chapman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Very high, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, Dero. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Here's Robbie Grossman as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Now in the box, Seth Brown, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Line hard toward right center. 1 run scores, and that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with the 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The A's lead this one 3-0. Chris Bassett will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Left fielder coming on. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Next for Seattle, Malik Smith, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
1-1 to count. From the stretch. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Batting third, no left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 22 home runs and 66 driven in. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
There goes Smith. In there. Now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Haniger is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Has a look, now the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one. Runner's on his way to third. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. One out and a runner on third. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Dan Vogelbach is next, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball one. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch. .23 pitches already here in the first inning. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. The 1-2.
That's ball two.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Lifted into center field. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 1. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Ball 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Smith's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
0-1, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Pitch on the way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
1 out, nobody on. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 22.
In now, Ramon Laureano. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A base hit in his first trip. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
There seemed to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Just hung in there on that one. popped up. And no one will get this one. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Henniger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in now for the Mariners, Austin Nola. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pinder settles under it, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Evan White.
Stepping in, Evan White. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Outside and low, 3-0. Tim Lokes is on deck. The 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now to the plate, Tim Lokes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pinder's got it for route number 3. Mariners go down quietly there. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Oakland, the
Chris
designated
Davis next to bat. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, Seth Brown, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, of crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Chad Pinder, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Pinder is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The 1-1 is looked at for a cold strike. 2 down, runners at first and second.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. A's strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1.
Back now for the Mariners' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They entered the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, "It's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff." We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jordan.
Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And we'll give you a look there at the Mariners leaderboard to this point in the season. And he currently finds himself right at the top of the list in that department. Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, and the 0-1. Taken, strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Seager, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
A man at third with one away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, number 20.
In now the Mariners DH, Daniel Vogelbach, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 2. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Murphy, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 10.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Ramon Laureano will be next. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. On the ground up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in to try it again, Ramon Laureano. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First offering on its way.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Two pitch is fouled away. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now back.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
2 out here and a runner at second. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at bat.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. The A's strand 1. They're up 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching. So now to the plate, Evan White, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle, flips it behind his back, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. None left for Seattle. They're down 3-2. Nestor Cortes Jr. will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 30, Nestor Cortes.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And that misses 2-2.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Stephen Piscotty will be next. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Now back, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with the purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Standing in, Seth Brown. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Pinder. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Lopes is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Lopes.
Not shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Into the box, D. Gordon. Here comes the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 00, Mallex Smith.
Ready now, Mallex Smith. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 home. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. They trail 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the sixth inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
So a runner at third, two men are out, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off, as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. He's set. The 0-1. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on two base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 2. Paul Blackburn will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Paul Blackburn.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and into bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Blackburn, a 25-year-old. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out toward second. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Carlos Gonzalez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. Still a 3-2 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and up next the outfielder Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Once again a 3-2. Cue shot here out toward short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. On the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Seth Brown.
Striding into the box, Seth Brown. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 2. Into the box, Austin Nova. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Piscotty is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Ready for another chance, Evan White. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. Good curveball, strike 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Popped him up. Brown has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Tim Lopes.
Now at the plate, Tim Lopes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Ball 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 3-2. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Austin Adams.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder.
Chad Pinder.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Count even now at 1-1. And now pitch on the way. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
And the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Sean Murphy.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
You got a full count.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. He's set, and the pitch. Right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland, but they still lead it 3-2. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, D. Gordon. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Mallex.
Striding in once again, Mallex Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Trevino, 28 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Runners going. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Now running at second base, number 5, Brady Bishop.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 2. Braden Bishop remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Number 5.
Matt McGill comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Matt Chapman.
Now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Waiting on it is Smith.
1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Line toward the alley in left center. Smith is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. A's are gone in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder at the track, the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Boy, that can be demoralizing. You have the lead, and you give up a home run in the bottom of the 9th to tie it. Now you just have to continue to play this one out.
Up next is the right fielder, Carlos.
So now to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez.
A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Brown is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Stepping up now, Austin Nola. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One and 0 count. The pitch.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses as well. 3-0. Tim Lopes would be next. 3 balls, no strikes. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
2 out, nobody on. The 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Another full count pitch, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Tim.
So digging in now, Tim Lopes. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. One and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. We are into extra innings, and digging in is the outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Seth Brown.
Stepping into the box, Seth Brown. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Jorge Mateo.
In now, Chad Pinder. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So striding forward now, Sean Murphy. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. J.B. Wendelken comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Mark Canha is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Mark Canha.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon.
For the Mariners, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Fastball well outside. Wendelken, a native of Georgia. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
So here's Malik Smith as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The winning run is at first base. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So stepping in, Braden Bishop, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. There goes Smith. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the count will be full. Here's the payoff pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He's set the payoff pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Daniel Vogelbach. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Hit hard but foul. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Mariners leave a couple. Score remains tied at 3-3. Brendan Brennan takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 65, Brendan Brennan.
11th inning set to get underway, and up next will be Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's it.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, that's out. Nope.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So striding in, Matt Chapman. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Misses, ball two. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. He's set. The 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Right side hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game, and that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with two gone.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Turned on down the line. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Yusmeiro Petit takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
At the plate now, Austin Nola. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
First baseman, Evan White.
Ready once again, Evan White, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Petit, a 6'1" right-hander. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Simeon's got it, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Tim Lopes.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Tim Lopes, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Brendan Brennan gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs, 14 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.